Hey guys, in this video we are going to review the FXR Maverick cordless electric heated goggles. Ooh. So these were a pretty fancy upgrade for me and I haven't used them yet. Hopefully this weekend we're going to be able to get out and ride and I can do the second half of this video where we actually test them out, but I can give you a peek here as to what comes in the box, what they look like. Then you might be asking yourself, why would I want to upgrade to these? Why heated goggles? So I'll show you the helmet that I started out with. So this is the helmet I started out with, this Arctic Cat helmet. It's pink, it matched my coat. Did not have a heat shield of any kind, so it would get foggy, and honestly I would ride with that up as much as I could handle, and that was a disaster. I had so much stuff like on my contacts that was just like flying up. When my husband upgraded his helmet, I started using his old helmet, which is this one here. And as you can see on the side here, it does have the heated shield that you can plug in directly to the sled. So that worked pretty nice. I was sometimes running into trouble with the cord like staying, and I hated the feeling of just being like tethered. Like I'm one of those people, like before I'll pull out from like the side of the trail, like I almost like stand up and turn like fully around. So as I'm doing that, the cord's kind of in the way and sometimes I'll pull it out by accident. So the thought of these goggles was like, that's exciting. Now, the goggles did not or won't fit either of those helmets. So I did have to upgrade to a different helmet. If you're interested in that. And I did switch to the FXR clutch helmet. I wanted to go with FXR since the goggles were FXR. I don't know that it has to be an FXR helmet, but I just figured that might have the best fit to it to get one. If you're looking at this helmet, brand new, has not been used yet, but when I tried it on the store, like this thing is so comfortable. So this is the FXR clutch helmet in color Black Ops that I will be pairing the goggles with. That is a sweet looking helmet. Okay, the goggles, that's why you're here. Let's go ahead and open these up. So this outer part comes off of there. On the back here, just reading, so the FXR battery pack has 4 different heat settings. We'll talk about that a little bit more once we open it up. Electric heated lens uses rechargeable onboard battery pack. Impact resistant vented dual pane pre-curved polycarbonate snow lens. Premium anti-scratch, anti-fog UV lens coatings. Soft anti-scratch battery pack. Triple density moisture wicking contoured face foam, premium strap with triple silicone grips, removable nose piece, soft storage, cleaning pouch included, and includes a battery charger. It says FXR prides itself on providing the highest quality products, latest styles, and best value to you, the customer. It is this relentless pursuit that drives us to provide the quality product you see in front of you now. We sincerely hope that you enjoy using this product as much as we enjoyed making it. So they do come in this really nice case. Yeah, like super impressed with that. The zipper I found to be a little janky's the word. You can open it fine, but I don't know, I found it getting caught a couple times. Of course, it's not doing it now. I was having trouble with it earlier. It wasn't a huge deal. But anyway, so you open it up, and inside, and again, I've already opened this, I'd already looked in here, I'd been into this. All right, so this is what it looks like on the inside. We got a sheet of like instructions there. And basically we have the goggles in this pouch here. We have your battery pack and we have the charger. So let's start with the goggles themselves. So pull this out and we have this nice FXR pouch. Now I have never owned snowmobiling, snowboard, ski goggles before ever. These are so lightweight, and I don't know what I was expecting. Like maybe all goggles for winter sports are like that lightweight. But I was like, whoa. At first I was like, how do they cost so much? They're so like light, but I mean, cost doesn't equate to weight. Again, I don't know what I was expecting in weight wise. And I have tried these on, and I put them on, like, again, like, so comfortable. So this paired with the helmet, like, I'm so excited to use these. But here is what the goggles look like here. You have this removable nose piece here. That comes out pretty easily if you want to take the nose piece out. Pops back in pretty easily there. So here's the strap. Looks super nice, and on the inside they have that silicone grip, so it really is gonna like stick to the helmet and not be sliding around, which is nice. So that's what they look like on my face there. Now, the battery pack. I have to admit, I was looking through this morning, and we want to go riding this weekend, so I was like, let's get this out, let's charge it. This is the battery pack, right? So we have the FXR, and there's this cord sticking out from this side, and this cord sticking out from this side. And then we have our wall charger, right? So again, this is all new to me, and you know, in the instructions, I'll pull out the instruction sheet we have here. So this instruction sheet, basically, this goes over your 4 heat settings. So you have your power button here, right? So your 4 heat settings, number 1 is called the power shot, and it continuously heats for 2 minutes and then automatically shuts off. I like that. Like that, I think that's ideal for me. It's just ride throughout the day, and when you need it, press the power button for a second to activate your power shot. It turns on for 2 minutes. It clears up the fog, and on you go. There is high, medium, and low. So high is going to be continuous heat. Medium, power cycles for best combination of heat and battery life. So if I find like I'm hitting the power shot like a lot, maybe that medium would be better. And then there's low, and it power cycles for maximum battery life. So for the power shot, you press and hold the button for 1 second to turn on and activate the power shot setting. The light in the power button will continually flash for 2 minutes until the system automatically shuts off. So obviously you're not gonna be able to see that on the side of your head. I do have mirrors on my sled, so I could probably look to make sure that it's on. Once the unit is turned on, pressing the power button again will switch to additional heat settings. So if you hit it again, then it's going to go to high, and then medium, and then low. So if it is flashing continuously, it's on that power shot mode where it's running for 2 minutes, and then it's going to shut off. When it is on high, the power button light is going to be a solid red. When it is on medium, it'll be a solid blue. And when it's on low, the power button light is solid green. Okay, so here is my I'm an idiot moment. I pull all this stuff out, and I'm like, okay, we're going to charge this. So, you know, not too many options here. We have this cord, and we have this cord, and we have the battery pack here, right? On the side of the goggles here, there is that. So obviously, okay, well, this is going to fit in there. So I assume, okay, well, this side must go to the charger. Right? Nope. I was like, okay, well, maybe, you know, this is just a battery pack. We don't need the goggles, and so maybe this goes to the charger, right? Nope. And I am just so puzzled. Couldn't figure it out. Okay, so actually went to our local Articat dealer where we had ordered these from. My husband was going there this morning anyway, so I met him there. And we're looking it over, trying to figure it out. And so my husband pulls this out. And here, I mean, I was thinking this was like a protective covering for the battery and that it was already hooked up to anything that was supposed to be inside of this. And I didn't want to mess with it. So he pulls this out, right? And he's like, you didn't even open the battery. I didn't know I was supposed to. I know, I'm so... If anyone else made that mistake, please make me feel better and comment below. Oh. So it says it expires 24 months after produced. And this was produced September of 2021. So open your battery and take it out of this. All right, so here is what our battery looks like here. Now, take this right in there. Now your battery is hooked up and you can plug it then into the thing. So to charge your battery, again, we have the battery here. Here's the charger. That goes there. This goes in the wall. So you can charge your battery. Once it's charged, then again, we're going to plug it into our battery pack here. Slide that in there. All right, so then this is what we have, right? And this has like a Velcro thing there. So on our goggles, so here on the side where we can plug it in, we're going to go ahead and plug that in there. And then this part is going to go on the inside. And this is going to wrap around, remember, because you want to have, and it's going to Velcro closed, because you want to have that power button on the outside so that you can turn it on and off. So that is how that is going to sit there. Ooh, okay. So it looks like maybe the battery is already charged. So I pressed it once. And it's going to flash for 2 minutes continually. Now if I hit it again, there we go. Now it's in that high mode where it's going to stay on continually. Then if we hit it again, it should go to green. Oh, blue. Sorry, blue. Medium is blue. And then the next is green, where it'll be on low. And then there is this indicator light here does not change color. With this, it just lets you know when the unit is on. And there's also here, so let's turn it off. Okay, it's off. So there's that indicator light there. There's also a small indicator light on the inside. Again, it's not going to change color, but it'll let you know when it's on. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So it's flashing here, solid there. And can you see inside there? That light is on solid. So again, as you go through these, there, now it's blue. Again, that's gonna stay your solid color. These don't change colors, but it lets you know that it's on. So let me keep it on that so you can see both. I'm gonna go through. So it lets you know, like it blinks to let you know that you've successfully changed it. And then, okay, so we're back to red. So you have to hold it in to turn it off, and see that went off. So smart. Because you can't see what this outside light is doing, obviously, when you have the goggles on. So at least you can tell from the inside that either it's on or that you've changed the mode. Very cool. I can't wait to try this out. And hopefully it works as well as I hope it's going to. But I think it's very sleek design. I think it's very smart. It's super comfortable. But yeah, let's test it out. Alright, here we are with the second half of the product review of these goggles. So I've had them on for a couple hours now. My initial thought is I was just gonna do like the power shot I had talked about, where you just kind of press the button as needed and it'll run for 2 minutes and then turn back off. But then I figured I don't want to really be messing with it that much. So I put it on the next one down from that, where it'll kind of alternate itself on and off. So I ran that for a while and worked really smoothly. Like, I haven't had any issues with fogging up. We did stop once to look at like a nice overlook, and then when I put them back on, they started to fog up. But again, that might have been because they were in that on-off rotation. So I went ahead and switched it to where it's been running continuously now, probably about an hour. And again, like no issues with fogging whatsoever. They are super comfy. The only thing I would recommend is the baklava that I have underneath is just like this, fabric. But you want to really make sure that it gets up underneath the goggle, because when I first started, there was like a stream of cold air that was just hitting like a sliver of my cheek. So whether it be that I just need to adjust that, or maybe just get a different one that, keeps me warmer. And this type of helmet does have more vents than what the other one did, than with the full face shield. So again, you want to make sure your neck is protected from that wind and air coming in. But I really like these. They're super comfortable. I don't have to mess with it. Again, we talked about you can bring your cord and you can plug it into your sled. You can also get extra batteries, which we did order an extra battery pack. So I do have another fully charged battery ready to go if this one dies. But again, I've got this one running fully on non-stop right now. And I had mentioned there is a light, an indicator light. There's a little red light on the inside of the goggle. Now, it's not like in your face. It's not bothering me. You don't even notice it. But if I kind of like look up out of the corner of my eye, I can see like a red light is on. So that's nice. And you're not left wondering like, hey, is it on? Is it off? So for the price, I mean, it's a little pricey, but it's very comfortable. And for not having to mess with the cord and not having issues with anything fogging up, I give a thumbs up. Hello, we're out on the trails on day 2. I would say if you run the goggles continuously, I know it ran for at least 4 hours yesterday, and then, my red light went out, so I knew that the battery had died, so I went ahead and switched out batteries. But again, you can make it last much longer if you're running it just on the power shot or on one of the alternating modes. So this morning, a little disappointed. We just got out on the trail and the red indicator light on the inside of my goggles went out, and I was like, oh no, maybe I didn't charge it right. Thought it had died already. But my husband confirmed for me that the red light is still on out here. So they are still on. So I went ahead, take these off here. So when I took them off, can you see in there? The red light, see now it's on, it's kind of a little, something's loose there.
You can see as she's moving it with her finger, the light comes on and off or flashes.
Yeah, I'm kind of
so
like
there's some kind of a bad connection there.
Pressing it on the outside or something. Yeah, but this light is staying solid, as well as the battery pack itself. But the important one, like I want to be able to see on the inside of the goggle, so I know that it's still on and my battery didn't die. So, I mean, it should still be under warranty, or we can have it checked out to maybe have that tightened. Otherwise, like I'm still like super impressed with these. They are really comfortable. My husband pointed out to me yesterday during the video that I had these all like crooked and wonky. So I'm getting used to, I mean, this is still a new helmet style for me, so still getting used to the goggle and helmets, but they are really, really comfortable and I haven't had any issues with fogging.